y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Oh, happy Thursday. What it do? Y'all come on in and sit right on down. Let's go ahead on and get this thing started real quick. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. You come on around here to see exactly what's out here and here from a different perspective and all that good stuff I'm supposed to say. That's what's up. Happy Thursday. Queen City is checking in. What it do? The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Dade County's in the house. At the D is in the building. Say what up, though, Pastor? Say the 505 is around here. Say happy Thursday. California is in the house. Say the 205 is up in here. Sup, Pastor? The 412 Cliffsburg, Pennsylvania is in the building. Say hey, Sugar and Chad. Tyler, Texas is representing. That's what's up. Say salute. Detroit is in the building. Say the 334 the Monkey Town is up in this thing. So the question is, but did they do it though? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna get to it. Don't even more worry about it. The 254 Waco, Texas is up in the building. So the 864 is up in here. Also, Nebraska is in the building. He say running the engine. Laugh. That's what's up. Hell, I appreciate you for being around here. That's what's up. Say Oakland, California. Good morning. The 336 is in this baby. What it do? Happy Thursday, Willie. Say I hit that like button. Y'all, we're streaming live on two different channels. The Willie Williams Show live channel and Willie Williams news channel. We're still trying to get our our subscriber count up over on the news channel. We still at 527. I've been saying this here since Monday, and I don't think y'all like me like that. You know what I'm saying? To just go on over there and subscribe. Like, you ain't got to stay over there. I just would like a subscription. Say hey Willie, say hey Chad, say hey Sugar in the chat. Say checking in over here too. Say salute Detroit, North Carolina is checking in over there too. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate the support all the way around. Oh man, shout out to Gab for the $2 cash app. Say much love. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Thank you. Say Willie got those college folks behind them. Listen, I do things on purpose. I try to do a lot of things on purpose. I don't just like to not do stuff on purpose. But I had done told y'all, and I had told y'all a whole bunch of times, like I really don't be understanding why we be putting up with people. Because baby turned 18 every day out here in these streets. There is a college class graduating at least twice a year, if I'm not mistaken. Summer and the fall. Is it summer and the winter, or is it the fall and the winter? Damn it, it's twice a year from what I can remember. Been to multiple colleges, never graduated smart enough to go to more than one, so I ain't got to have student debt like you. That's what's up. I'm showing you what's out there. Showing y'all what's out there. People who may have not been brainwashed. People who may have not been side in their ways. You know what I'm saying? Because the older we get, we tend to sit in our ways until we can get somebody cute enough or fine enough to kind of change our way just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll still fall back into what we know sometimes, which is understandable. I get it. But if you want to get them fresh out, slide up at a community university. Damn it. I just thought about that right now. Is there a such thing as a community university? Because we do know that there is a term, community college. We get that, bam, 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 understood, it's for the community. But do we have a community university? Are there any community universities? I don't know. Somebody please educate me. Just let me know. Y'all, I'm trying to get my clothes together right now. I mess around. I ain't got on no clothes, but I got on clothes. Don't even worry about it. Think about it later. Make sure. Hold on. I show a little cleavage. I show a little breast. Look at my little tit. Hey, all right, go ahead. Listen. We finna jump into a few things real quick. I saw a little something, and y'all know how we kind of get. Y'all know how we kind of get when we talk race, when we talk racism.
Yes, more
and stuff like that. When we talk race and racism, we are still surprised that non-darker hue folk will say something that dark hue people will get offended by. Let me say it again. We are still shocked and or surprised that non-darker hue folk will say something that darker hue folk will get offended by. Say, no man, Chance Willie, now. I show a little skin. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it might get my numbers up. Mm-hmm. I looked into a BBL. I'm trying to tell you something. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say happy Thursday. Say, can we get some men in the background, Tom? We like to save it for Fridays. We like to save having the players in the back on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can really get your feeling on out here in these streets. But I have not forgotten about y'all. I've not forgotten about y'all women. What is a woman? I have not forgotten about y'all. I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. But we will do that there tomorrow. You say, Willie, please don't be giving us the news in the dress skirt. Oh, snap. You say, and in your drawers now. Shout out to everybody who still wear drawers. I think it's just too many clothes. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable. Shout out to Sanjay for the I'm spitting all out my mouth. Shout out to Sanjay for being a member for 10 months. He say, this is my last official day on the job. Say, I start CDL training on Monday. You say, I'm on the grind. 2023, we going up. That's what's up. Get your CDL training out here in these streets. Listen, your mirrors is your best friend. I'm trying to tell you something. Your mirrors and it is your best friend. I know, a lot of times they like to train y'all, and I think like the 40-footers, or is it the short ones, the 25-footers? They like to do that right there. Make sure that make sure that y'all training in the long box truck. That's where you need to train that. I'm trying to tell you something I know. Yeah. You say OTR paper. Yeah, that's that over the road for those of you who may not know. For those of you who may not understand the trucking industry, and you've never been inside of the trucking field. That's what's up. Get that paper. Do exactly what you need to do. He say, y'all got Willie to look at. Them babies is for us. Yes, y'all look here. Look. We got a Houston coach or I'm guessing. Yeah. A Houston County trainer is criticized for making racist remarks or racial remarks in Atlanta. The ATL shouted, say, Willie, if you get that BBL, y'all need to have the back cut out your shirt. Oh, hell. I got churn and stuff, so I can't. Well, we don't care about the goddamn churn. But yeah. That might not be a good look for me. You know what I'm saying? But look. Here we go. Y'all tell me, is you going to be in your feelings? Here we go.
More than a decade ago, Mark Taylor was banned from Houston County. Now he's in the headlines again. Taylor shared a slur-filled video of himself driving through Atlanta with a friend. Then those videos wound up on Facebook. We want to warn that the video you're about to see is disturbing.
Video we about to see is disturbing. How many of y'all have ridden through Atlanta and or any darker hue city and had something to say? Go ahead.
Ain't seen a white person in sight. Homeless ones on the street, Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta.
And that's just the milder racist comments that Mark Taylor said on camera.
He don't see no lighter hues. He don't see no lighter hue men's and no lighter hues women's. All of the cars is black. The businesses is black. So we got to ask ourselves, are we upset by him saying that? Just a question.
Videos show Taylor making racist slurs toward a black woman driving in downtown Atlanta and saying someone named Roe would hang the woman from a tree. They show him using the N-word several times.
He shouldn't be around kids. He shouldn't have the privilege of being a coach to any athlete. And our parents need to know what they're walking into.
Now some parents, like Karen Buckman, along with students and coaches, are speaking out against the trainer. Taylor offers personal training for kids 8 and up in football, basketball, track, and other sports.
Shout out to the coach.
Buckman says Taylor trained her son for 3 years through his private company, Speed Edge Sports.
You do not have to be a parent of a black child to be, or any person of color, to be horrified and think that this is horrendous.
On his company's Facebook page, Taylor markets himself as a former Georgia Bulldog football player, GHSA Track Coach of the Year 6 times, and claims personal connections to SEC coaches like Kirby Smart and Nick Saban. Taylor is a former Northside Middle School teacher and coach, and in 2007, he pleaded guilty to a felony charge of influencing a witness. He was accused that same year of stalking and harassing his ex-fiancée, who was also a teacher.
Ain't nothing wrong with that part right there.
Houston County Schools fired Taylor from his teaching and coaching jobs in 2007, and he was banished from the county.
When he had a hard time and he went to prison and he came back.
I hate that term too. Persons of color. Man, what? So if you're not white, you is a person of color. So it's just white and colored folk. All right, man.
To our community to coach, we supported him. And for him to turn around and bite the hand that feeds him is just another brick on this complicated, disgusting situation.
We supported him, and for him to bite the hand that feeds him. How did he bite the hand that feeds him? I don't understand.
Now we reached
by him saying what he thought. Yeah, that's great. Is white a color? Nobody across the whole internet has ever said that, as far as I know. You the first. You the first. Is white a color though?
out to Taylor by phone and by email. He has not responded. Frank.
So shouldn't we all be persons of color? Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He say he mad black kids don't hunch no more, mister.
Lori.
Hi, thanks, Ashlyn. Taylor rented a space at Central Fellowship Christian Academy to train students.
The academy released a statement saying they give no room for racism and that they have ended the relationship with Taylor and his training company. They say he was never a school employee.
Stop. Okay, so he's supposed to have this like training academy or something like that right now. And all these years he's done this training academy, there's not been one darker hue person who he's been racist to, as far as we know, right? It has not been public, right? So if it's not public, we don't know, right? But he ride around and he expressed himself. Now he a racist. I don't get it. To say, shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $5 super chat. You say we are Aborigine people of North America. They use color or black to remove our identity, and we were here before them. We was here before our brothers and sisters. Watch this. Didn't they say black was first? Then our white brothers and sisters is also black. I know it bothers people when they hear it back like that, but yeah.
Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta.
So, I spoke on that right there earlier. Do you feel like that part, what he said, was racist? Every car, every business around here black. Because if that is one of the parts that got people upset, that he's pointed out that there's so much darkness, so much of you colored folk in the community, something is wrong with you. Because it should actually make you feel good that there is a city or a town with 90-some% dark you folk, right? You should feel great about that accomplishment, right? That's what I thought that dog you folk were trying to do. You know, like get like they own stuff and places and stuff. Yeah. Say black and white aren't colors, but a caste system. That's what's up. Yeah. Say yeah. And he's actually right. All that's around there is black folk, and damn it, is black businesses. Y'all should have your chest out. Yeah. We got black businesses in the A, yeah.
Ain't seen a white person in sight.
T.I. said that ATL is Wakanda forever. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then T.I. should have got some backlash, right? Right? Because he's saying that there's like a whole bunch of us colored people.
Homeless ones on the street. Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta.
Now I got to ask y'all this right here too. Have you ever been traveling? Have you ever been out on the road in your years of growing up with mom and them or something like that right there? You probably got to take family trips and stuff. And you may go through towns. Come on now. See, and this will be my problem. We act like we have not done the same thing that we're angry about. You've taken trips. For those of you who taken trips, I know it's some people who never left like 10 miles outside of their community in 40 years. I get it. But I'm talking to the ones who have actually traveled and went somewhere, and if it was back in the days. See, because I'm over 40 and fine. If it's back in the days, then you understand. You go to some cities and you did not see darker hue folk. We be like the only darker hue folk coming through. Ain't no darker hue folk. We done said it. Why he can't say it? Huh? Sick of it. And then they say that he threatened a dog you sister. Watch it while they look.
And that's just the milder racist comments that Mark Taylor said on camera. Videos show Taylor making racist slurs toward a black woman.
I'm so sick of you people. I want y'all to hear that again.
Racist comments that Mark Taylor said on camera. Videos show Taylor making racist slurs toward a black woman.
They can have Atlanta.
And that's just the milder racist comments that Mark Taylor said on camera. Videos show.
So in society, it's kind of like we're as comfortable being all lumped in together. Until we need some reparations or something. And then, like, we need to separate. When in certain situations, it's separated. But then when it's like this, and now, because they know how people feel about dog you sister, you say something about a dog you sister, you racist. If you don't want to hunch a dog you sister, you racist. And that go for all color males. If you don't like the hunch dog you sister, something wrong and you hate your mammy. I'm just saying something. They call shouty right here black. What's up? Say a half breed. Okay. Say she's not black. Okay. Shout out to T Will for the $2 cash app. He say Negroes say worse by all white towns. This is that's my point. That's my point. So now we upset that a lighter hue brother done said something about a darker hue community. We play too much. Now, let me explain something to my dark hue sisters out here, because I'm a dark hue player, too. When y'all is allowing people in the news and all on social media to say that this person is also black. So now you're in competition with this lighter hue black. And then y'all say that black come in all different types of colors and flavors and all that fly stuff right there. Okay. See, y'all set yourself up for this right here. Okay, but then when dark hue players pick a lighter version of black, then y'all still mad. Y'all did that to yourselves. You did it to yourself. You should have just left black is black. Black is black. Black is black. Mixed and biracial need their own separate like thing. They need their own separate category. I'm trying to tell you, y'all bought on yourself. Y'all bought on yourself. There's so many different flavors of black, and a lot of us like all flavors, and a lot of us don't like all flavors, though. Say black men did that. Did what? We did not. Now, listen. Black men didn't categorize mixed girls with black girls. Oh, like we didn't put them together. Why? We know the difference. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. Say I am black and won't stay in the all black town. See, but we won't call that their racist. There's a whole bunch of us that dog hue and will not stay in the dog hue community. But we not called racist. Shout out to Brother Cam for the $1 cash out. He say it's just ninjas and honkies. Bottom line. That's all it is out here in these streets. We got to learn how to come together and stay together. But I think that the media just claimed for her to be black to make our dog hue sisters more upset. Oh, you want to know who we talking about?
Taylor making racist slurs toward a black woman driving in downtown Atlanta.
That baby got mixed hair and everything.
And saying someone named Roe would hang the woman from a tree. They show him using the
Say someone named Roe would hang her from a tree. Let me explain something to you. That sister is cute too. I don't think that they was hanging like the cute ones back in the day. I don't know. Somebody educate me. This is who we talking about right here. Coach rolled through, you know what I'm saying? He understood where he was. He didn't see nobody looking like him, and he pointed it out. Yeah. So, is he racist? I don't know. Don't nobody. But we just keep going with we don't condone racism. Racism. Why don't we just start saying we don't condone outward racism? Why shouldn't that be something that should be said? Or why isn't that something that should be said? We don't condone outward racism. We don't condone us knowing that you racist. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He say, can blacks have sundown towns? Hell, I think they do got sundown towns. Oh, yeah. I believe that we did have some sundown towns. See, because if a lot of y'all wasn't in the streets like in the 80s and the 90s, then you didn't understand when our lighter hue brothers would come through the shop at night. It's not a safe place to be in the community at night. There's some communities right now that you should not be in at night. And I'm talking to you colored folk. You shouldn't be in these communities when the sun go down. I think Florida did have some sundown towns. Yeah. Chicago is a sundown town for each other. Yeah. You sure don't have your behind around here after 7. Trying to tell you something, man. All right. See, but a lot of us have been taught to look one way. Meaning to only look at what lighter hue folks have done in the past, but don't pay attention to what darker hue folk is doing in the future. Right now, present day. This is how a lot of folk were actually raised, though. The white man is the biggest problem, but my neighbor over here shooting up crack and robbing bitches. The white man is the problem. My neighbors touching the children. The white man is the problem. They hunching in the stairs and the children got to walk past them to get up to their apartment. Now, I just be trying to point out stuff. Now, you can feel that he's racist because you do have that right. You have that right to feel that anyone's racist. Because it's your brain. It's your thought. Say, bring back Archie Bunker and George Jefferson. Remember them days? Good racist shows. I miss them days. Them good racist shows. They said what they thought or they said what was written in the script from somebody else's thought. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. He say 80s, 90s say come through white or black. You done in my town. I'm trying to tell you. But a lot of us, we tend to forget. It was real bad back in the day. Yeah. Good times and everything. See, we had real good, decent racism. Real good, decent. Listen, shout out to Bud Light, Budweiser, Bud Light. There is some backlash. There is some backlash, and a lot of people call it disgusted. A lot of people is disgusted about what Bud Light did or Budweiser, the Budweiser company. Damn it, I thought I had it over here, but I didn't. Let me go on the grab it so I can put it on over here, and we can go on and jump right into it. Listen, I've been telling y'all for the longest. Y'all done let men win again, babies. Men win again, goddammit, because y'all told us that they was women too. This what y'all said. And damn it, we got to watch pronouns and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to be careful. We can't lose. Damn it, we can lose jobs. It's ma'am. Y'all help promote this stuff. Now y'all real upset. Watch this. Y'all real upset, see, because men been kind of upset, but men really couldn't speak out about it. Depends on the jobs that they was on and the communities and stuff, because people was losing their whole careers and their community connections and all this type of stuff for telling the truth. But say Budweiser beer is trash anyway. But it's the American beer company that has been sold to a non-American business owner. I can't take us serious. The greatest beer company for forever in the great United States of America, it was American made, has been sold to a non-American business person. But they face backlash because of the sponsorship that Bud Light has been given to a a transgender woman. Here we go. Yeah, the king of beers, huh? Yeah. Ooh, the king of beers. I'm glad you said that right there. Here we go.
One of the most popular beers in the United States hires a new marketing executive. The new marketing executive just talks gobbledygook and garbage that basically, straight white heterosexual men are terrible, and despite the fact they're the reason we're the number one beer, we've got to start to pivot. And yet again, this Dylan Mulvaney, who apparently is the only trans person that they can endorse, ends up...
Y'all understand what he just said. They have a new marketing person.
Well, let's talk about the beer company. Bud Light, one of the most popular beers in the United States, hires a new marketing executive.
Hires a new marketing executive.
New marketing executive just talks gobbledygook and garbage that basically, you know, straight white heterosexual men are terrible, and despite the fact they're the reason we're the number one beer.
She talked crap about straight white heterosexual males. When, like he just said, that those are the people who made Budweiser a number one beer, was those straight heterosexual white males. But this person's talk crap about the people who got them where they at. But go ahead.
We've got to start to pivot, and yet again, this Dylan Mulvaney, who apparently is the only trans person that they can endorse, ends up becoming the face of the brand. Surprise, surprise. The people who've been insulted by the marketing department turn around and say, screw you.
I don't know what Bud Light was thinking. They had a marketing director for 43 years who understood who their customer base was and marketed appropriately to them. Then they hire some woke Harvard Wharton grad who's only 39 years old, who outlined her whole plan 3 days before it was unveiled with Dylan Mulvaney, talking about how we had to move on from these frat boy customers.
We had to move on from the frat boy customers. Who drinks Budweiser? Who drinks Bud Light? There's more lighter hue brothers and sisters out here on the planet, in the great United States of America. Who drank more Budweiser and all that? We can kind of say, all right, our lighter hue brothers and sisters, or our lighter hue brothers. But y'all got a problem with our lighter hue brothers,
who she finds disgusting, but who pay her bills. I don't know if she ran it by the senior executives because they haven't said anything. And I
got to get the numbers up. We got to get the numbers up. We need some more likes, y'all. We need some more likes. Help play out.
predict this woman gets fired, and she gets fired publicly if Bud Light wants to save its brand. There have been articles now, Fox Business and others, who checking in with beer distributors, checking in with pub owners, checking in with sports leagues. People are dumping out their Bud Light like it's the Tea Party all over again.
People is dropping their Bud Light accounts, y'all. People is dropping their Bud Light account. See, a lot of people will argue stuff like that, but the best way to protest is to stop spending your money. That's it.
Into the Boston River. They're disgusted, not just with the fact that this brand is aligned with a trans woman who's co-opting all these sponsorships.
This is the new sponsor. They got 3 different types of sponsorships that they finna go over, which is like, wow.
And making a mockery of womanhood, but with the brand's disdain for what is obviously their customer base, which is working class guys.
Did y'all just see that? That shit that we be talking about.
And making a mockery of womanhood, but with the brand's disdain for what is obviously their customer base, which is working class guys.
Their customer base has always been working class guys. Beer has always, damn it, the customer's base is always the men when it come down to drinking. It's always been that right there. And that's the working class. Damn it, you can't get the product if you don't work, right?
White, black, doesn't matter. Working class guys are the ones who drink Bud Light.
Thank
you go to the sporting events, you go to an NFL football game, that's the beer in the stands.
That's the beer. Basketball, football, hockey, soccer, that's the beer. Everybody got Budweiser. And typically men is the ones who was buying it. Here we go.
And there used to be almost a manliness associated with choosing it. It was something like a cool guy would do. Now, what you want is this Dylan Mulvaney who prances around dressed like Eloise from the books, like a child girl, like a little girl. That's your new ambassador? Of course, Kid Rock, the singer, and others are going to be dumping their beer and shooting their beer cans up. So
do y'all understand that this person here, I think this person is 28, dancing around like a little girl, like in a little girl's outfit, like a miner's outfit. Nah, y'all don't see it? Associated
with choosing it. It was something like a cool guy would do. Now?
Like a little 16-year-old, huh? Yeah. Good. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash out. Say the LGBTQ should be colored people. That's a good thing. Damn it. Y'all thinking out here in these streets. Say Bud Map. You say, Willie, they lost $4 billion in 10 days?
You want is this Dylan Mulvaney who prances around.
Prances around like a little girl.
dressed like Eloise from the books, like a child girl, like a little girl. That's your new ambassador? Of course, Kid Rock, the singer, and others are going to be dumping their beer and shooting their beer cans up. So they've completely misjudged their audience, and they appear to hate them. So yeah, there's a massive...
Oh, I didn't see that. They rolling over the Bud Light. Y'all look at the thing. They got the machine crushing. Oh, man. It's 6 billion. Say, Willie, he's a YouTuber. Oh, yeah. She got 10 million followers on TikTok or something.
Girl, like a little girl. That's your new ambassador? Of course, Kid Rock, the singer, and others are going to be dumping their beer and shooting their beer cans up.
Yeah. A petty $10 billion. They ain't nothing. Say gender fluid bill.
So they've completely misjudged their audience, and they appear to hate them. So yeah, there's a massive backlash. So far, there hasn't been to Oil of Olay, the skincare brand.
Watch this. She finna break down the skincare brand so good that every woman should be upset.
That caters to older women who are developing wrinkles. Why would you use a Dylan is 28, a 28-year-old man. That's what Dylan is, a biological, to market your female product that is for older women looking to fight wrinkles. It's a pander. It's nothing more than a pander. And then
exactly. It's all a pander. Hold on. Here we go.
There's Nike. The one thing a biological man doesn't typically have is breasts.
Yes. You say, Willie, he's endorsed by tampon. He got a tampon endorsement? Jesus. I need to holler at tampon. Bitch, I bleed too then. You lying to me. Shout out to Dale for the $1.99 super chat. Say Bud Light is done. Say Caucasian men was the backbone. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Keep on playing with men. And it's been happening for so long. They've been going after our Lighter Hue brothers for so long now. All right, okay.
Dylan is no exception. She's been hired by Nike to model their sports bras.
Stop. So, you got the Nike endorsement, got the makeup endorsement, got the Bud Light endorsement. But the Nike endorsement, you would have thought, all right, shoes. All right, cool, bam. Got the Nike endorsement. It's for the sports bras. So you mean to tell me that now we got to see this person rocking the sports bra as advertisement and we can't see no real titties? We can't see no real titties on a real woman. What is a woman? Somebody who done came out there mama monkey with a monkey. That's a woman. In case you don't know.
The one thing a biological man doesn't typically have is breasts.
Yes.
Dylan is no exception. She's been hired by Nike to model their sports bras. There's, of all things, Paul, not their sneakers, not their headbands, their sports bras. This is such a middle finger to actual women. You can't find an actual woman with actual breasts to model and market your sports bras, Nike. What is this?
Wow. Shout out to Dale for the $1.99 super chat. He said they're turning men into women and women into men. Shaking my head. Say, and bad built too. Fuck bad built out here in the street. I am woman too. Hey. Be careful what you wish up. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful the horses that you back. I mean, my thing don't seem right. Something ain't right. Maybe I need to start wearing ties or something like that out here in the street. But look. This is what people they fought for. This is what people they fought for. And natural born women has been fighting for them, has been fighting for trans people from the beginning, telling us cis men and cis women, you have to respect them. You have to call them by the name that they want you to call them by. If they feel like this, then they are that. That's what women promoted. Yeah, you cis women. That's what y'all did. Now it done came back to haunt you. Look here. Hold on. I'm going to play this one quick, too. Watch it.
There, we are in the fight of all fights. Since the 1960s, we have been fighting for the right to be women the way you're treating us currently like men. You're pushing us around. You're calling us names. Nike, you should be ashamed of yourself. You chose a little boy with no breasts and some...
It's ma'am. It's not a little boy. It's ma'am. Oh, go ahead. Go.
Junk in his pants to represent real women. Nike, I am done with you. I will never, ever buy another Nike product as long as I live. And there are millions and millions and millions of women just like me. This is our day to start this challenge. Burn your Nike bras. All you real women out there, we are in the fight of all fight.
Burn it, baby.
They're pushing us around. We're not doing anything about it like that. It's the symbolism. Good night, ladies. I believe in you.
I believe in you, babies. Damn it, I believe in you, sugars. Yeah. Uh-huh. You say, will Nike lose 10 billion? You say, now women are mad. See, say we can't win anything. You say, wait. Men make awesome women. Say, I'm not smashing, dude. That's what's up. Listen. First, y'all wanted the trans to be in your sports, and then they went to whooping your ass, and now y'all don't want the trans to be in your sports and stuff like that. I understand, because I was one of those who was like, that don't make no sense. But y'all was like, it do make sense. Believe what we saying. I like, okay, let's see what happens. And because society followed y'all goddamn understanding, now we're here. Now we are here. Y'all gotta get these lights up. I need some more lights. I want to feel good about my life. Shout out to Family Man for the 499 super chat. You say, woman been pushing males to be a bad bitch. Women been pushing males to be a bad bitch, and now look what you have created. I'm trying to tell you something. Yeah. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. You say this she is a government mole. They's going through a thing out here in these streets. Hold on. Bam, what time it is? Okay, we got to go ahead and jump on into this right here. Remember the Americans? Remember the Americans that had took a trip down to Mexico? Took a trip down to Mexico, and they was they was held. They was captured. They was kidnapped, as we say. Well, they done went on CNN and had a conversation with Anderson Cooper. Shout out to Anderson Cooper out here in these streets. This thing say that the American survivors say that they was asked to have sex at gunpoint with one another. The cartel freak. Let's see what y'all make it do what it do though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. Say can't turn a real man into nothing. I'm telling you, we ain't going. Here we go, y'all.
Eric Williams and Latavia Washington.
Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. You say Nike and Bud said Adidas can't lose all the money. Yeah, it's kind of like they just jumped on the bandwagon to kill their companies. But go ahead.
And McGee joining me now. Thank you so much for being with us. So, what happened when you crossed over?
We turned down this little side road because we was going to see if that led us to the destination and we was going to turn around. We heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us. Zendel was in the back seat. He said, don't stop. he saw a gun.
We drove through a few streets and corners until we got back on the main street. And that's when a gang of shooting started. Zendel and Shaheed, they jumped out to run and they were gunned down. They was at Tay window beating on her window with a little gun, probably a 9mm. And I jumped out of the driver's side. And when I jumped out on the driver's side, that's when I was shot in both legs.
We was on the ground for maybe like 10 minutes after they took everything from us. And I guess whoever told them to just go ahead and bring us with them, that's when they loaded us on the back of the truck.
And your two friends, were they still alive at that point?
They were alive at that point. I couldn't see Shaheed because he was like behind me, but I could see Zendel back. He was hit 2 times and big chunks of meat was gone out of him.
That's the same thing. That's the same thoughts that I had. You say they were probably trying to go get that work. If I'm not mistaken, I think I seen some reports about they had them took frequent trips down there. The players had been taking trips down there. I don't know how true it is, but I don't know.
Yeah. We rode probably 10, 15 more minutes, and we got to the spot where they was taking us, the investigator or interrogator us more. And that's when Shaheed said, "I love y'all, I'm gone." And he died right there.
Those were his
back
last
of the
words.
truck. Yeah, that he loved us and he was gone. That was the last thing he said.
And that was in the back of the pickup?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to say anything to him, or?
Just told him I was sorry.
Told him I was sorry. Remember, I had done said that they got into the situation behind some surgery. In my mind, maybe it was a BBL. It was behind either some liposuction BBL or breast implants. But in my mind, it's a BBL.
So you finally arrived at this destination. What was it? It was a
house with a lot of Mexicans outside with guns.
Putting on Diablo mask, red plastic mask.
They put masks on?
Yeah, it was putting the guns to our head.
So they put on, so they showed up without the mask, and then they put on the mask to put the guns to your head. Go ahead.
Telling us not to look up, things like that.
Don't look me in my face. All right, cool, got it.
Had you gotten any kind of medical treatment?
The cartel took us to a clinic after we left from the spot where they was questioning us at.
They told us.
Yeah. Say, why 5 people needed to go and get her a BBL? That was the question that we was asking. Shout out Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. You say this is cap. Say U.S. mad, Mexico join BRICS. The dollar and equals trash or garbage.
They was like, I guess after they kept asking us and our questions, our answers never changed. They said, well, we're gonna get y'all some help.
And what kind of treatment did they give you?
They put my leg on a 2x4 and then they stitched it up.
They just stitched it up?
Right.
Did they give you?
No pain medicine or nothing.
So they died over some ass, is what you say, literally died over some ass. Yeah. He said, and they didn't give me no pain medication or nothing. But you is in Mexico. Go ahead.
They just stitched it up. And it might have not even been later that same day, all the stitches bust out.
Did they check to see if the bullet was still inside or anything like that?
No, sir. After they stitched it, they took some, like, I guess, gauze, and they put the 2x4 board under there, and they was wrapping it around like that, and I was telling them the 2x4 was hitting me in the back of my leg, and it was killing me, so they took away the 2x4.
What about?
He said he asking some dumb questions.
About Zendel?
Me and him was in the room together.
In the back of my leg, and it was killing me, so they took away the 2x4.
What about Zendel?
Me and him was in the room together. And he was fighting for his life, and they ain't do nothing.
What does that mean? I'm not trying to be insensitive, but what does that mean, fighting for your life, if you was not fighting for your life? I don't understand what fighting for your life mean if you, like, literally not fighting. Say, why is he answering with a smile? I didn't see that. I got to catch it.
They didn't do anything to treat him.
So, or I'm guessing fighting for your life is trying to hold on after being shot or something like that right there. Like they keep saying, breathe, just let that, damn it, just hold on. We almost, like that, then, like, that's fighting for your life. Probably, don't know. Shout to Fred for the $3 cash out. He said, black folks going to Mexico for BBLs now, right? Yeah. They say that it's $2,500 down there, though.
Was he conscious? Were you able to talk to him?
Yeah. I talked to him the whole time.
What do you say in a situation like that?
I just told him I'm sorry because I asked him to come with me. And he was like, it's okay, I'm your brother. I'm supposed to be there for you. I love you.
And is that where he died?
They told, after he didn't fight so long, they was like, they was going to take him to the hospital. Then they came back like maybe an hour later and it was like he was dead.
So all this time, I mean, there's guys with guns around you, guarding you.
Mm-hmm. They was like, we had to stay there for them to investigate us and different things. And like one of them was sitting by a chair, like where you sitting to? And he was looking at something on his phone. And I can remember the sound of that day of when it happened. Like I could remember the gunshots, the noise, and I heard it. And
shout out to Ricky for the $5 super chat. She said getting the BBL in the DR would be cheaper and easier. They was there for the plug to cut out the middle man. I
asked him, I said, excuse me, is that us? And he said, yes. I said, can I see it? And he's like, hold on. And he turned the phone around and he showed a video of us being kidnapped and stuff like that.
One of the gunmen actually showed you the video that we've all seen of you being kidnapped on the street.
Mm-hmm.
That's surreal. I mean, what was that like?
I just started crying. It's like I'm never going home.
Did it in any way help you to know that this video was out there, that people at least knew?
I thought maybe it was just out in Mexico. I didn't know that it hadn't reached the States.
The United States, right.
So I felt a little better because I just didn't know our families knew anything that happened to us.
You're a woman in custody with cartel gunmen. Were they threatening to you in violence, in sexual violence? I mean...
Yeah, they said all that stuff. All that.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Right. They tried to make us have sex with each other, but
we told them we was brothers and sisters.
We brother and sister, and that she was pregnant.
Wait a minute. They tried to make you have sex with each other.
Mm-hmm.
What did they say to you?
They was like, what are y'all? We said brothers and sisters. And they was like, have sex with each other. I was like, no, these are my brothers. I'm pregnant.
I didn't stop it. Y'all do know that's the end. Shout out to Elena for being a member for 7 months. He say their whole story makes no sense. It sounds completely fabricated. He say they make us look bad out here, man. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash out. He say those sound like the nicest kidnappers ever. I'm trying to tell you something. Wait. Doc, do y'all understand this is the end of the interview? They waited, I think, to the last 10 seconds. And it seems to me that, like Anderson Cooper, already knew something about them being asked about to have sex or something like that right there. So he waited. He was supposed to give us that right there like in the first minute. So I heard that they tried to get y'all to hunch each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you supposed to start this out. We don't care about everybody else dying. All right, cute. It's over with. They gone. But y'all still here, so tell your story. And she pregnant. But getting the BBL. listen. The whole time that I'm guessing the brother is talking. A few times they saying like friends and then like they family and shit, like they brothers and sisters. That mean, is everybody brothers and sisters? Did they only ask you two?
Pregnant.
Wait a minute. Well, gunmen, were they threatening to you in violence, in sexual violence? I mean,
Yeah, they said all that stuff. All that.
They said all that stuff. Do y'all understand? She wasn't gonna say it.
they did.
Right. They tried to make us have sex with each other,
And we
but
told them we was brothers and
we
sisters.
brother and sister, and that she was pregnant.
Wait a minute. They tried to make you have sex with each other. What did they say to you?
They was like, what are y'all? We said brothers and sisters. And they was like, have sex with each other. I was like, no, these are my brothers. I'm pregnant.
Eric Williams and...
Wait. They asked, what are y'all? Okay. Good question. Maybe they want to see us y'all like husband and wife and stuff like that right there. Okay, but now y'all let us know that y'all brothers and sisters. The kidnappers, the cartel, after hearing that y'all brothers and sisters, tell y'all to go on hunch. You say no. They're my brother and sister, and I'm pregnant. To the kidnappers. And the kidnapper said, oh, okay. I can't. Oh my God. Shout out to Fred for the $2 cash out. He said Mexico joined BRICS. He said they was trying to join too. That's what I'm trying to tell you something. I do believe that they was down there for more than just a BBL. Damn it, I can only be honest. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Behind closed doors, the incest chapter. Listen, if you is grown and you like a little incest, go ahead on and get in. Shit, it's your life. Don't let nobody judge you. Shit, I thought she told them that she was pregnant as a lie. Did she say that she was pregnant, or did they say that she was pregnant back when this had happened? Because I don't remember. I don't remember her so-called being pregnant, or maybe she was saying that she was pregnant, or maybe she did say that she was pregnant back then, or maybe she just saying it now. Hey, I got a little one. No. I want y'all to understand something. I want y'all to really pay attention. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, did they say all this in English? I'm trying to tell you something. So wait. She was able to tell the cartel no. The cartel just killed their friends and or family. Just shot the one inside of the wheelchair. Ran up to her side and tapped on the window with a little bit of ass gun, a 9mm or something like that. Never shot her. She never got shot. She never got harmed. She never got hurt. We told y'all to hunch. No. No. No means no. Wait, whoa, slow, whoa. Yeah, like laugh aloud, say no to the cartel. Alright, man. Okay, but we ain't supposed to say nothing. And hold up, I guess it can be true. I guess it can be true. We just don't believe it.
Latavia Washington McGee joined me now. Thank you so much for...
And if y'all pay attention to every time that the brother was talking, her head is down. Her head is down.
For being with us. So...
That means something. That means something.
What happened when you crossed over?
We turned down this little side road because we was going to see if that led us to the destination and we was going to turn around. We heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us.
Do y'all understand that she did not get the surgery? Right? She didn't get the surgery. I'm trying to see why would she have needed the surgery. According to me looking at her, What was she lacking?
Eric Williams and Latavia
Unless it was the liposuction thing. All right, cool.
Washington McGee joining me now. Thank you so much for being with us. So, what
Say lying or ashamed. That is what that head down means.
happened when you crossed over?
We turned down this little side road because we was going to see if that led us to the destination and we was going to turn around. We heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us.
Stop. Y'all came through. Y'all came through the border crossing guard thing. Y'all bust a quick left. Or hell, a quick right. Through the bushes or something. A side. Y'all. See, and then it go back to when I saw the reports or I read something to where it said that they had already been there before. Who in the hell go into Mexico and bust a quick right to go through like a back alley or something like that? I just want to know. Maybe some people do, and I have it wrong. Shout out to Family Man for the $1.99 super chat. He said, "Can we get a BBL if you pregnant?" That's a great question. Somebody please answer that.
Zendel was in the back seat. He said, "Don't stop." He saw a gun.
He said, "Don't stop."
Destination down the
Eric Williams and Latavia Washington McGee joining me now. Thank you so much for being with us. So, what happened when you crossed over?
We turned down this little side road because we was going to see if that led us to the destination and we was going to turn around. We
went down the side road to see if that was going to head us to the destination, and we was going to turn around. Destination, so it's not leading y'all to the destination, so y'all had to turn around. Got it. Go ahead.
Heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us. Zendel was in the back seat. He said, "Don't stop." He saw a gun.
We drove through a few streets and corners until we got back on the main street. And that's when a gang of shooting started.
Why would y'all ever get off the main street? Oh, to get to the place that y'all were going quick. Got it. Shout out, I made 60 look good. Shirley, for the $10 cash, I'll say just a little support. I appreciate that right there.
And and Shaheed, they jumped out to run, and they were gunned down.
Stop. You said don't slow down because you saw a gun. The two people in the back, your peoples, jumped out and cleared it. What? So did you see one gun or like 5 guns?
He saw a gun.
We drove through a few streets and corners until we got back on the main street. And that's when a gang of shooting started.
A gang of shooting. Okay, got it.
And Shaheed, they jumped out to run.
But that makes sense. They don't have firearms and they just shooting. So yeah. You want to try to get out the car, get some cover. Got it.
And they were gunned down. They was at Tay window beating on her window with a little gun, probably a 9mm.
So when they jumped out, they gunned them down and just so happened got to her window and knocked on the window. They just gunned them down in the back though. Got the whole window, tap, open the door.
And I jumped out of the driver's side, and when I jumped out on the driver's side, that's when I was shot in both legs.
So they jumped out first, then they got gunned down. Somebody knocked on Tay window. When they knocked on Tay window, you jump out the car to run, and you get shot twice. Tay ain't never get shot. That's what's up.
We was on the ground for maybe like 10 minutes after they took everything from us. And I guess whoever told them to just go ahead and bring us with them, that's when they loaded us on the back of the truck.
And your two friends, were they still alive at that point?
They were alive at that point. I couldn't see Shaheed because he was like behind me, but I could see Zendel back. He was hit 2 times and big chunks of meat was gone out of him. And then we rode probably 10, 15 more minutes. And
say, check in next time. That mean y'all got to do it like rappers. You got to check in. Just can't be bouncing up, popping up around there when you're ready. Say she complied, and she didn't get shot. You right about that.
We got to the spot where they was taking us, the investigator or interrogator us more. And that's when Shaheed said, "I love y'all, I'm gone." And he died right there.
He said the investigator or interrogator Okay. You say so nobody spoke Spanish. Nah.
In
were
the
his
back
last
of the
words.
truck. Yeah. That he loved us and he was gone. That was the last thing he said.
And that was in the back of the pickup.
Yes, sir.
Were you able to say anything to him, or?
Just told him I was sorry.
So you finally arrived at this destination. What was it? It was a.
It was a house with a lot of Mexicans outside with guns.
Putting on Diablo mask, red plastic mask.
They say they're putting on Diablo masks.
They put masks on?
Yeah, it was putting the guns to our head.
Like, I don't know how the cartel work. I really don't know how the cartel works, but if they pull y'all up to a house with a whole bunch of cartel, why would they cover their face? I don't understand. Like, why would they cover their face from y'all? I don't know. Maybe it's something that they do. I'm just asking a question.
Telling us not to look up, things like that.
Had you gotten any kind of medical treatment?
The cartel took us to a clinic after we left from the spot where they was questioning us at.
They told us, they was like, I guess after they kept asking us and our answers never changed. They said,
the cartel took y'all to the clinic. That's how y'all got to the clinic. The cartel took y'all. That's what's up.
well, we're gonna get y'all some help.
I thought that the cartel was like horrible people or something. I don't know. Somebody educate me. Most Mexicans in Mexico speak better English than most of us. Oh, okay.
And what kind of treatment did they give you?
They put my leg on a 2x4 and then they stitched it up.
They just stitched it up?
Right.
Did they give you...
No pain medicine or nothing. They just stitched it up. And it might have not even been later that same day, all the stitches bust out.
Did they check to see if the bullet was still inside or anything like that?
Say, Willie, she said it all up. She want to write a book.
Like that?
No, sir. After they stitched it, they took some, like, I guess, gauze, and they put the 2x4 board under there, and they was wrapping it around like that, and I was telling them the 2x4 was hitting me in the back of my leg, and it was killing me, so they took away the 2x4.
What about Zindel?
Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, I saw the cartel put heads on the stick. Say they lying. The nicest cartels I've ever heard of. I promise you.
Oh.
Me and him was in the room together, and he was fighting for his life, and they ain't do nothing.
They didn't do anything to treat him.
Which is strange that they didn't do anything to treat the other one, but they took y'all or him in the wheelchair to the clinic. They ain't take nobody else to the clinic? Just y'all two? Shout out to Family Man for the $1.99 super chat. He said it seems to be all by mistake on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Say, sorry, Willie, they lying. Listen, it's just hard for me to believe it. It's real hard for me to believe it. They took y'all to the clinic and you didn't, damn it, and you saw it as a problem that they ain't give you no Percocet, nothing like that right there. But they didn't take, I thought that y'all was all in the truck. Y'all was all in the back of the truck. So why not just bust a right or a left, let's go on down here to the clinic. Like somebody had done said, well, damn it, Willie, they own the clinic too. That's what's up. That everybody should have been taken to the clinic if we going to the clinic, if we all on the back of the truck anyway. Go ahead.
Was he conscious? Were you able to talk to him?
Yeah.
He was conscious the whole time while the other in the wheelchair was getting a cast on, a kind of sort of cast or something. He was saying like, help me, hey, player, hey, you can, hey, give me a Band-Aid or something on it, bitch, something. They say cartels got health care.
Talk to him the whole time.
What do you say in a situation like that?
So, whoa. She said she talked to him the whole time. I would have had a question like, did you try to administer any type of help, like to stop some bleeding or something, like rip like your shirt or skirt and tie it up, stop the bleeding, like anything, like you just talked to him the whole time. I ain't saying that she wrong. I'm just saying like, what? So we just gonna sit here and just, what, y'all in handcuffs or something? Nah, rope, tissue, nothing.
I just told him I'm sorry because I asked him to come with me. And he was like, it's okay, I'm your brother. I'm supposed to be there for you. I love you.
And is that where he died?
They told, after he didn't fight so long.
You know what I'm saying? Like sprinkle some coke on that bitch. Something. Numb a play up. They got that good raw over there. Can y'all roll up one of them reefers then? They got some good reefer too. Damn. Say, Willie, do she need a BBL? No, she don't need a BBL. This is the problem. I don't understand.
They was like, they was gonna take him to the hospital. Then they came back like maybe an hour later and it was like he was dead.
So all this time, I mean, there's guys with guns around you.
Say it's a video somewhere with the truth. I can believe that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They was like, we had to stay there for them to investigate us and different things. And like one of them was sitting by a chair, like where you sitting to, and he was looking at something on his phone.
Stop. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the Mr. Gino for the $5 cash out. You say this bitch a player booty baby. Oh man. Hold on. I saw something else. You said I seen some of the cartel's finest work. Say these folks are line MFers. You say her stomach growling. Yeah, shut up. Hold on. One of the people's watching something on the phone. Here we go.
It's like he was dead.
So all this time, I mean, there's guys with guns around you, guarding you.
Mm-hmm. They was like, we had to stay there for them to investigate us and different things. And like one of them was sitting by a chair, like where you sitting to, and he was looking at something on his phone. And I can remember the sound of that day of when it happened. Like I could remember the gunshots, the noise, and I heard it. And I asked him, I said, excuse me, is that us? And he said,
y'all's been investigated, interrogated. He's sitting across from you just like Cooper. He watched something on his phone. You terrified. Is that us on your phone? Because I remember like the sound and stuff like that. Is that us? Some reason, but y'all just ain't got no problem with talking like to the cartel. Like, you know, shit cool. But hey. Sometimes we have never been involved with the cartel, so we don't know how to approach them. That's what's up, and or communicate with them. Maybe she did have the opportunity. Shout out to Fred for the $3 cash out. You say tried running off on the plug. Oops. I truly do not believe this is just about no BBL.
Said yes. I said, can I see it? And he's like, hold on. And he turned the phone around and he showed a video of us being kidnapped and stuff like that.
One of the gunmen actually showed you the video that we've all seen of you being kidnapped on the street.
Mm-hmm.
That's surreal. I mean, what was that like?
I just started crying. It's like I'm never going home.
Did it in any way help you to know that this video was out there, that people at least knew?
I thought maybe it was just out in Mexico. I didn't know that it hadn't reached the States.
United States.
Cartel, record. That was up.
That's right.
So I felt a little better because I just didn't know our families knew anything that happened to us.
You're a woman in custody with cartel gunmen. Were they threatening to you?
Surreal means fake as out here in these streets. Fake as F. Yeah.
In violence, in sexual violence. I mean.
Yeah, they said all that stuff. All that.
Because he went down the road of sexual violence because they know how allegedly the cartel treats females. Like they treat them bad. Like they would do some strange to a female. And she was able to tell them, no, we're family. Shout out to VA Fresh for the $2 super chat. He say they work with the Fed. Say this a cover up story. Oh, that's a mean possibility right there.
He did.
Right. They tried to make us have sex with each other, but
we told them we was brothers and sisters.
brother and sister, and that she was pregnant.
Wait a minute. They tried to make you have sex with each other. What did they say to you?
They was like, what are y'all? We said brothers and sisters. And they was like, have sex with each other. I was like, no, these are my brothers. I'm pregnant.
She got power. He said, I say no. That's my brother and I'm pregnant. I guess the cartel isn't that scary anymore. I don't know. It made me think about the cartel different. Shout out to Scott for the $2 cash out. You say this bitch needs a BBL. It's a bird brain libido lobotomy. Got to be more careful. Bird brain lobotomy out here. I don't understand. Like I really don't understand. I'm not doing it like to be like joking and stuff. This is just how my mind works. Like shit don't make sense. It's basic. It don't make sense. And this could have been the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Like you say, this is BS. Say if she was pregnant, yeah. You say, do they have the same mama and daddy? I don't know. Say Willie, cartels really don't hurt mothers or kids who are innocent. But remember, they also thought that they was another gang. I think it was said that they thought that they was like Haitian rivalry or something like that. I don't forgot. Say her chin pregnant. Say she ain't innocent. Say was she abortion trafficking? Say 18,000 cows killed in an explosion. You say beef is about to be high. Say now that's news. You're absolutely correct. And we would have to look into that right there. But listen, this was their story. You gotta let people tell their story. Moving right along. I can't do it no more. I can't. This is their story. We was waiting to hear from them for like a very long time to actually see what their story would be, and this is the story that they gave us. So hell, we can't complain. We cannot complain about the story that was given to us. Remind you that interview stopped after the sex question. I did not stop that video. They stopped it. But listen, we got, let's say, a more truthful story. In my opinion, a more truthful story. We got a mama who done the unthinkable.
Heads say they just cannot believe she is being accused of strangling her own son. They say she loved him, and today prosecutors allege she did it because of financial issues.
She did it with a belt, and she strangled him to death in the bed.
Those chilling details are what an emotional Montgomery County District Attorney Kevin Steele alleges Ruth Dorenzo Whitehead did to her 11-year-old son Matthew Monday night inside their Horsham home.
To think that someone is capable of taking a belt to their child's neck and strangling them it makes you sick.
Details in the criminal complaint released after the 50-year-old Montgomery County woman was charged this morning allege she told authorities she strangled Matthew as he slept alone with her while her husband stayed in another room.
She told on herself. She has confessed, which will make trial go faster and everything. We don't have to wonder The baby say she did it. Shout out to London for the $5 super chat. Say at the end of the day, Willie say cartels still have rules they follow. He say they let them go because maybe they didn't want a war with the U.S. and Mexico. You got a good point. Show enough, do. Shout out to iRock 80s Music for the $2 super chat. The cartel turned in 5 to 7 members with an apology. You absolutely correct. Yes, they did. That's what they had done told us, that they was the members. That's what they said. Yeah.
Her motive, according to court papers, is that Matthew had been crying that day over the family's financial difficulties, and she didn't want him growing up with those struggles.
The 11-year-old was crying all day over the family financial difficulties, and she didn't want him to grow up with those struggles. That's why she grabs the child's belt and wraps it around the child's belt and removed the child off earth.
So she strangled him with her husband's belt while he was asleep.
With the husband's belt. My bad.
Sleep.
It's been
while the husband was asleep. Husband had nothing to do with it. Husband don't know what's going on.
Number of years since we've had anything of this sort. And it takes us some time to recover from, and that's what we're doing.
Horsham police responded to the home on Privet Drive around 7 a.m. after Dorenzo Whitehead's husband discovered his son dead in bed and his wife in her car missing. It was found about 120 miles away a short time later in New Jersey.
While the police were there, they were contacted by Cape May police where they had found the defendant's vehicle actually in the water. She was not found at that point.
A little after.
Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. They say, Willie, don't let the smooth taste fool you.
After 8, a Wildwood Crest police officer spotted her walking down the road in black tattered pajamas, messy hair, and looking confused as
her hair was a mess.
To where she was going. Court documents allege that once the officer stopped her, she told him, "I know what I did." She was then taken into custody without incident.
Authorities
premeditated. They
say they found that belt inside the SUV. Now, she is expected to be extradited back to Pennsylvania, but at last check, she was still in Cape May County. We're live in Norris.
Out here in Cape May County without her hair did. Yeah. She. Didn't the baby tell us a good little minute ago that you should be able to knock your children off whenever you get ready because it's your body, your baby? She waited till the child was 11. She had a whole husband, and y'all having family financial difficulties and stuff like that, and you didn't want your 11-year-old to grow up in that. I don't understand. Like, you could have sold something, baby. You could have sold that monkey. What is you doing, sugar? I don't understand. Hold up. Damn it, because there's the other video. Got another video for you people. Don't worry about it. Yeah, children are best left with their mama. I'm trying to tell. The husband had to wake up and saw that his little buddy was dead. She's nowhere to be found. Little buddy dead. Hold on. Damn it, I thought I just had it. Oh, there it is. I got it. Wait a minute. Hold your horses. Here we go. Let me go and put it up on the screen real quick. The neighbors reacts to what had to happen.
Yeah, Tracy, Rosemary, all day we've watched as police and investigators, they've been going in and out of this home behind me here on Privet Road in Horsham, where they say an 11-year-old boy was found dead by his father this morning. Officials are now trying to piece together what happened and why mom was so far away, all the way in Cape May County. A tragic morning on Privet Road, where police spent hours investigating the suspicious death of an 11-year-old boy.
My husband was up walking the dog and...
Say, Willie, notice her last names. It say Whitehead, bad vibes.
Yeah, Tracy, Rosemary, all day we've watched as police and investigators, they've been going in and out of this home behind me here on Privet Road in Horsham, where they say an 11-year-old boy was found dead by his father this morning. Officials are now trying to piece together what happened and why mom was so far away, all the way in Cape May County. A tragic morning on Privet Road, where police spent hours investigating the suspicious death of an 11-year-old boy.
My husband was up walking the dog and he heard 2 police cars going so fast, which doesn't usually happen around here.
Neighbors alarmed by the police cars and crime tape. The road closed for part of the morning until police posted this message on a community Facebook page.
Shout out to Family Man for the $4.99 super chat. The husband got rid of 2 birds with 1 belt. That's what's up.
Informing there was no threat to the community.
So we saw that our local police had posted that something really bad had happened, but to just be respectful, that the road was opened back up.
Here's what investigators tell us. They say around 7 a.m. this morning, a father noticed the door to the main bedroom in the home was locked.
I got a question. So did she strangle the boy inside his sleep? Because typically if you is choking an 11-year-old, they gonna say something. Like they gonna holler or something until like they can't breathe. Nah, I'm just guessing. Shout to you, Wade, for the $2 cash out. Say kill my child or sell my monkey. These babies crazy out here. I'm telling you.
And his wife's Toyota Highlander was missing. He told police once he opened the door, he found his son dead and called 911. The 11-year-old had spent the night in the bedroom with his mother, but she wasn't in the home. As police in Horsham focused on the home, officials tell us Cape May police found the wife's SUV partially submerged in the ocean.
They say the father knew what was going on. That's a good point.
Cape May officials shared these images of the car with us. They tell us police found and arrested the mom a bit later.
They was playing the choking game, huh?
They've been holding her ever since. Neighbors here saddened by news of the young boy's death.
I got 7 grandchildren and just had them all over the house on Sunday. It would be heartbreaking.
Say it's insurance scam, okay?
And Montgomery County officials, they tell us that they are waiting for the autopsy results to get an exact cause of death.
That's a good point. Did they have separate bedrooms?
Meanwhile, no charges have been filed just yet. I'll send it
No charges on who? Whoa, slow me down, pimp. I missed that. No charges on who?
And Montgomery County officials, they tell us that they are waiting for the autopsy results to get an exact cause of death. Meanwhile, no charges have been filed just yet. I'll send it back to you. I'm Miguel Martinez-Valle, NBC 10 News.
Yeah, but now she done said that she did it. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say the police arrest cash out suspect killer. No, was it anybody from like Apple or PayPal or something? Got to be more careful. Why you should spend the food money on weave, mama. Say 7 grandkids. I know it's at least 1 he wants to knock off. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you never know what's going on. Listen, to all you children, stay out of your parents' financial. And if you're going to cry about the financials because y'all may be broke or maybe you can't get like the latest video game or something like that right there, don't be crying about it. Just take it in, walk off, go outside and play or something like that. Do not be crying about it. They said that she knocked her baby off because of financial problems, and that 11-year-old was crying about it. Now, was they gonna separate? Was they gonna separate? They was possibly finna break up, and that would have really destroyed the family financially. Say, did he want a VR headset? Good question. Never know. I got one more. Let me go on. Take it to the school. Take it to the school because they still just won't do what I have been saying that they should do out here in these streets. They just won't listen to me. I don't know why. They will not listen to me. We got a teacher. A teacher, yeah. An educator. Educator, teacher, same difference. A teacher is accused of inappropriate relationship. Here you go.
Investigation first started in February of this year after an anonymous caller made a report to DCF saying that they were concerned about current students.
Current students, so that means somebody's snitching. Go ahead.
A former Tolland High School English teacher admitting to police he had a sexual relationship with a student he knew was a minor at the time.
So he told on himself. What in the fuck is wrong with you people? But keep doing what you're doing. 43-year-old Chris Coffey was arrested Friday after a months-long investigation into allegations from the 2014-2015 school year. 24. Whoa, pimp! It's 10 years later. You gonna admit it now?
I didn't believe it. I thought it was like a joke. Then I had to check. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, Mr. Coffey. And
Mr. Coffey. They like to drink coffee. Oh, go ahead.
Next thing you know, it turned out to be real.
Ethan Poverman, a graduate of the high school, says he never expected to hear about the allegations.
One of my friends had him. We would hang out in the classroom. He was pretty cool. He's always been nice.
Students spending time in Coffey's classroom, one of the many details in the arrest warrant. According to the warrant, the investigation began in February of this year. After an anonymous tip, investigators were able to identify the victim, who told them she would eat lunch in Coffey's classroom with other students every day, and that one day, after the other students had left, he told her he had feelings for her. The victim told investigators that during the summer, their relationship escalated to dating, and the two would meet up at UConn on a weekly basis.
Stop.
According to the warrant, the victim...
No, can't let it go. So y'all used to eat lunch, y'all as a group and all that fly stuff right there with your teacher. One day, everybody else left except you, and he told you, I got feelings for you. Okay, and then the relationship picked up over the summer. So you was okay with your teacher liking you, and you liked it that your teacher liked it you and paid you some attention. 17-year-old. This shouldn't even be a story.
And the two would meet up at UConn on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis. Go ahead.
According to the warrant, the victim said the relationship continued into the following school year.
Yeah, this is like a whole relationship. This is a relationship, y'all.
When Coffey exposed himself to her in a classroom and that they would kiss.
He exposed himself in the classroom after they done spun all summer together. They was just toying around then. Shout out to the family man for the $1.99 super chat. He said Mr. Coffey found a little sugar. Okay.
It's awful, really sad.
The arrest warrant
awful and sad that the 17-year-old wanted to hunch her teacher. That's not sad.
States that Coffey told investigators his relationship with the victim began over email. He admitted to sexual encounters and that he knew the victim was 17 at the time.
We know that the impact of sexual assault really can last a lifetime.
So now this is sexual assault? What state is this in?
Bridget Kessner with the Connecticut Alliance to End Sexual Violence says it's never too late to speak up if you have concerns that someone may be experiencing harm, and there are signs to look out for.
So they're calling this, in this case, the victim experienced harm. Okay.
We often see them targeting a specific individual or a type of individual, and often they'll target people who have a vulnerability. Often we'll see them erode boundaries, so that's another red flag to look out for.
In a letter to the school community, Tolland superintendent says Coffey was placed on administrative leave in February and he resigned shortly after. The superintendent also stressed counselors are available for students for further support during this time.
Further support that if you need further support that if you was hunching one of your teachers, you can come on down here and talk to somebody. When you made a decision to hunch one of your teachers at high school, now you the victim. Can't take y'all serious. I refuse to, and like I keep saying, until they hold both parties accountable. I don't think that they want this type of stuff to stop. Say, Willie, how would you feel if this was your 17-year-old daughter? I would feel so like that you just didn't listen to nothing I had done told you, huh? Huh? And I will also be like, you was not great, right? Like, he didn't force you. He didn't force himself on you, right? No, he did. Oh, all right. That was your decision. I'm not going running up, jumping on no damn teacher because you decided to give your little coochie away. Nope. He didn't take it. You decided. Nope. I'm not like those types of parents. Say in Texas, the state of Texas, 17 is considered a adult. So you basically wanted. They had a whole damn relationship. She wanted it. What state is this in, though? Hold on.
Investigation first started in February of this year after an anonymous caller made a report to DCF saying that they were concerned about current students.
Say the coffee man. What kind of school is it? Tallinn Eagle? I can't pronounce this. Tallinn Eagles. I guess it'll pull up. What, like with an S? Tallinn football. Tallinn, but what state is y'all in, though? Why the states just don't pop up? Tallinn High School is what? Shout out to the family man for the $1.99 super chat. You say for her the caffeine got addicted up. That baby likely to be around there. Oh, this is in Connecticut. Connecticut. How you spell Connecticut? Connecticut. Well, CTA. Hold on. I think. Hold on. Oh, hell no. The school is in Connecticut. Can I just put this up on the screen for y'all? Can I just put it up on the screen for y'all? The age of consent to engage in sexual intercourse in the state of Connecticut is 16 years old. This means that any person who is 16 years or older can consent to sexual intercourse with someone 16 years or older. How is this a story? Say, Willie, you are a mess, but I love you. I appreciate that right there. Look. Hold on. How is this a story? And maybe the teacher did not know the age of consent neither because he resigned. Why would you resign and you was in your legal right? Say teachers can't have them until they're 19. Is that a law? I don't know. Maybe it'll fall under the ethics thing. Okay, I give them that. But he should not face any criminal charges. School, yeah. The school policies and ethics clause and all that. Yes. I get them that, so they suspended him, and he went on and resigned. But I think the reason that he resigned because it gives him an opportunity to work at another school, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You say once she turned 18, he didn't want her anymore, so she told. Yeah, she was in her feeling. He don't love me anymore. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. He said we got perfect attendance with these schools. Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen. And this what happens. A lot of times when y'all be messing with like the youngins and stuff, they don't know how to separate and divide. He said it can't be under 16. You're absolutely correct. You got to be 16 and older, so he was in his legal right to smash her. But under school policies, of course, no, it's against school policies. I got that part. All right, bam. But he should not be arrested for nothing because he followed the law. As long as you follow the law, hey, man, as long as you follow the law, you can do what you want to do. As long as you follow the law, as long as you're within the law, you can do what you want to do. That kind of like don't make no sense. You can do what you want to do as long as you follow the law. As long as it's within the law, you can do anything that you want to do. Which it makes sense, but it still kind of doesn't. Because I'm still not doing what I want to do, but I can do what I want to do as long as the fault don't even worry about it. I'm confusing myself and confusing you. That's what's up. Listen, give y'all a pat on the back, man. Y'all have made it to the end of the midday news around here in these streets. Appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. That's what's up. Listen, if all else fails, and you out of college, All else fail and you out of college and you looking for a little something, a little young tender as they call them. Going on out there to the schoolhouse, to the adult schoolhouse. Colleges is the adult schoolhouses. You say Maps live in Connecticut. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Maps live in Connecticut. Y'all go around to the adult schools. These babies is at the adult schools. Hold on. And pay attention to pimping. Pay attention to pimping. He on the team. Don't blame him. Do they have an opening? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get high. You know. He's a very, very smart man. I promise you, he's very, very smart. So we got 440 thumbs up. We just can't hit that 500. I just don't understand. He said they track runners. Boy, ain't nothing like to. Them track runners be in shape. That little monkey be. Yeah. They bodies together. They muscles work. Just saying. Players prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. Your prostate don't work. Your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. That's what I'm trying to help. He say, yeah. He say, are they some kin to Shakira Richardson? Didn't she just win like her first race this year? I think it was. I think they got her like on the internet or something. They championed her and stuff like that. Shot that baby Alpha still out here working it through. Hope she ain't on that reefers. Baby, you can't be on that reefers when it's time for you to like run in the Olympics again. Baby, just as long as you know, then everything will be okay. It's all right, baby. We still care about you, sugar. We still care about you. You still in shape, so you know what I'm saying. We still kind of attracted to you, baby. You say, say she stopped smoking. Oh, I bam. Yeah. You said, whoa. Who bent over on the player meat? I didn't see. I missed it. Let me go and put it back up here for you. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. No wonder his smile is just right. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't say that that's a trans boy. Don't do it like that. All of them is beautiful born women. All of them is beautiful born women. Women assigned at birth. Women who came out their mama monkey with a monkey. Yeah. Say reefer's supposed to slow you down. That what they say. That is what they say. I guess it just affect everybody else different, you know. Say looking like the coach of the year, as he should be. Yeah, you got to get to know your players. Yeah, you got to get to know your players out here. You got to have a bond with them. Sometimes you may have to stretch them and stuff. Oh, Jesus. Is there any colleges hiring? God damn, I'm trying to tell you something. You got to stretch them babies' legs and stuff like that. You got to stretch the glutes and stuff. You got to help them stretch. You know what I'm saying? You got to bend over and let them touch the toes and bend up and do all this right here and then lean back and put them legs and open it and spring. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Got to put my app in. That's what's up. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. Y'all have a wonderful, I think we're supposed to come back today. We're supposed to come back today because it is Thursday. Say it's raining. It's a rainy day in GA. That's what's up, y'all. Please have your umbrellas. Do not get your hairs wet out here in the street. Don't get your hair wet. Say, show her what she's working with. Yeah. Say reefers is the devil lettuce. Damn it, the devil's lettuce. He say, guess I'm going to you done messed all that there. I can't read that shit that fast. Guess I'm going to double hockey sticks. Oh. So just check your pressure. Check your pressure. I don't know if I'm going to do a rumble. I got to find something first. I got to find something that's rumble worthy. Like, I don't want to. The one thing that I do not want to do with rumble is wear it out. I don't want to wear rumble out to a certain extent. Don't want to wear it out. But when I find something, I'm going to go ahead and do something. You know what I'm saying? Say indica or sativa. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all back around here by 8. Y'all have a good one. I done hit that damn button, y'all. So the last rumble was 5.